Vault.
There we go. Beautiful, no. All right, we're here. A lack of sound. A lack of sound has been fixed. We are here live, almost 2:30 a.m., 2:17 a.m., and we're here live. And I've set up a lamp there, just to wake my tired eyes, because it is an early morning. It is 2:17 a.m. and we're going to get started very very soon because I'm trying to think. Did I just say that 20 seconds ago, or could you not hear me? I was going to say that. What was it? That Xbox is my favorite brand. I've always been a massive Xbox fan. It's never been PlayStation. It's always been Xbox. Always loved Xbox. In all seriousness, though, while Xbox has always been the distant third for me as like a franchise, never owned an Xbox console. I think things might be trending in the right direction for that brand, and I think that's a bit of an exciting prospect. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to get 3 live descriptions. Okay, the 4K. Okay, we're going to try and get the volume at a decent level. So, how does the music sound here? This is the live stream here. Am I loud enough? Like, is it all good? All right, let's have a look at the chat. Who we got here? I'm going to pop the chat out as well. Oh yeah, I see that now. Yes, it's about. Put that up. What about? Yeah. Okay. Probably. Yeah. We'll get the mixing right a little bit later. All right, let's just pop the chat out so I can see what everyone's saying. Who are we saying good morning to? Who are we saying good night to? All right. Oh, look at this. There we go. Nice and big here. All right. So, Davicek, Silux, Cola Pro, Dark Lizard, Jayco, Damon Reed. That's late Damon. Blowskill, Lucas, MP Carlson. Just saw on CG's Steam. I'm just now trying to decide whether to watch you or him. Hey, jump in, watch both. Can you watch two at the same time? I don't know, probably not. Okay, all right, now it feels like it's slightly loud. Let's put that just a little bit lower for me, at least. There we go. I don't want to over talk it. All right, how many people we got watching in the Xbox One? 92,000 on the Xbox account. Kmars, almost 7 p.m. in Italy. Naughtius, Persona 4. Jonathan, audio level's good. Okay, good, excellent. Well, this is good. But yeah, no, this actually could be a big thing. I think we could be getting High Guard 2. I think now. Look, could you imagine the obvious? If you've clicked on the video, you've looked at the not the description, but the the thumbnail. Obviously, Spyro. Great. That'd be cool, right? It'd be alright. It'd be decent. What if we got Kingdom Hearts? What if we got some Persona stuff? I think that I've never really covered Xbox stuff on this channel really ever, actually. So for me, I'm very much looking forward to that side of things a little bit, to actually being able to talk a little bit more about Xbox stuff. I don't think we're going to get it today, but a Blink's the Time Sweeper, like remake, redo, reimagining. I think there's a place for Blinks. I think there's a place for Xbox to go more in that platformer direction. I think there's good reason that might be happening today. It's Concord moving to Xbox, just the platform goes. Yeah, you're right, exactly. It was welcome to Concord. Look, games as a service, there's gonna have to be a conversation about that, because is it a like worthwhile endeavor? I don't know. I feel like, in a way, we've seen, with games that have failed, like High Guard and stuff like that, it does feel genuinely as if there's just the risks outweigh the rewards at this point. All right, there we go. I'm just trying to see my concurrent viewers and everything. There we go. Cool. 24 people. Bloody hell. It's gonna get busy. I think it's gonna get busy. I think it's gonna get very, very busy. Now, why do I have? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna. I will cut to the stream shortly. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else I want to open up beforehand? No. I'm pretty much good. Oh yeah, actually, link this stream to a couple of people. All right, here we go. We'll start spamming it to some of my friends. He's up. Intelligent 64 is up. All right. Alrighty. He's here. All right, let's have a look here. All right, I'm going to Kevin Cullen. Welcome, my Irish friend. All right, I'm going to tell people we're live. All right. Let's see. I'm checking all the promotional channels and everything. Kmart says, I want to see new TFB game, even if it's not Spyro. Yeah, me too. Like, me too, genuinely. That's not just like a copium thing. I am absolutely curious as to what Toys for Bob has been working on. I mean, I feel like we all kind of know, but for people that don't know, yeah. All right, where's this promotions channel? I've got the server on. Yeah, there you go. I'm saying, I am live. All right, general. There we go. Live. Cool. The hat is hatting. Here's the hat, by the way. It's a bit dusty. That's all right. But yeah. But yes, Silex, they are independent, but they struck a deal with Microsoft to work on a new game, and that is that's the important detail there. I mean, if we're going over this, let's pre-wrap up, you know, what we know. We know that Toys for Bob left Activision. We know they went to become independent. We know there was a lot of turmoil over the years. Yeah, we know there was a lot of turmoil over the years because, you know, of things like deadlines, you know, what games they were, I guess, forced to work on is one way of looking at it. And so we know that, you know, them going independent was probably not the hardest decision for them to make. Yeah, dodge the COD mines. I mean, look, out of the three major Spyro and Crash developers, like, you know, Vicarious Visions, Beanox, and Toys for Bob, they were the only one to really survive in their own way, which is, you know, in a way really depressing, because Vicarious Visions had absolutely, you know, a shitload of success. You know, with Tony Hawk's 1+2. Beanox had a shitload of success with CTR. You know, that part of it is really disappointing, because it's like, you know, you literally don't get rewarded for your high level of work. You know, you're like, okay, we've done this, now you're going to be shipped off to do another sort of studio's game, right? It's yeah, genuinely disheartening. Toys for Bob sort of got out. I mean, they left quite late, but they got out of it, all things considered, doing okay. And so, anyway, then they leave. Then a few months later, they officially announce that they have struck a deal with Microsoft to develop, you know, a game with them. And this is, to me, where it became extremely obvious, you know, what this was, right? Like, I think that for me, I genuinely don't know where you could possibly think that that was it, right? I don't know where you could go. You know, in their press release, they say that you know, keep your horns on, you know, be patient, and that is where I think a lot of this impending discussion is going to go. Because I think that, you know, what's the right words to look for? Would it have been great if Spyro got announced at the Game Awards 2024. I remember I made a video thinking that the timing was right. You know, it's time to reveal it. At that point, it would have been in development for about 11-ish months. 11 months, almost 12 months. And with a smaller team, that's not long enough. You know, like that's at the end of the day, like that is actually not long enough for what they want to reveal. I think. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna switch to the thing now. Let's have a look. Let's go to our color source, Chrome. Here it is. There we go. Right, cool. All right, I'm gonna resize this all live. All right, here we go. We'll do it live. All right. There we go. Cool. Got my Xbox theme stuff there. There we go. 2 minutes. Oh man, it's real. It's damn real. All right. Rayman and Spyro revivals in the same week would be so wild. I know, it actually would be. There we go. It's a bit lower. Legends Retold is one of those ones where when you first heard about it, I remember just thinking, why are they remastering one of the best games? Oh, I sent to the logo. Oh yeah, that's because, yeah, there you go. Oh nice, there you go, got it. Alright, good work, thank you for that, Fine and Dan D. That's a great username. Alright. There we go. It's centered, it's fixed. Right, Xbox, move that over. There we go. Yeah, but then I think with the trailer and some of the new content that they've put in, I think it's exciting. Hello, Sir Norm. Hello, Starum T D15. They made their website purple, and I think, yeah, it's one of those things as well where it's like, I can see why those are teasers that are probably not considered massively. I can see why those are considered teasers that are not like massively important. To people, it's like, okay, that's sort of like a conceptual clue, I guess. Yeah, thank you. Here's to the next 25. Alrighty. Good morning to all the Australians here. There's a couple. Look at all these new logos. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Call of Duty right now. Alright, look at the other chat. You know what? Who cares what the other chat's saying? Here we go. Where is this? Alright. F. Rating pending to mature. Well, the 18 plus are out. How long's the showcase? I think it's an hour.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Kelowna? Canada?
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
Well, probably actually is COD. Oh, is this like... Here's the thing. My guess when it comes to like the adult games are gonna be... It's gonna be terrible. I was gonna be like, yeah, Gears of War. This is Gears of War. Yeah, I mean, but isn't the Gears of War E-Day direct? Yeah, that's like a spit. Jesus. What game is this?
It's about 2 blocks up ahead.
Where is this? Seattle? This looks... Alright. This is what you know me for. This is what CrystalFissure, covers, on YouTube. Shooters, stuff like this. Like, this is my kind of stuff. Spyro, we don't need that. Hello, Dan Fanta. Hello, Adam Gamer. Welcome. Yeah, when you realize OG Rayman Legends is just a level select with no story, it starts making sense. And I agree, and that's the thing. I sort of forgotten about that because I actually haven't. I've played it, but I haven't. I've finished it, and I remember, I played it at people's houses actually. Like I remember, some of my friend had it. Jesus. Okay, what people were saying that the evil within, but surely not. Jeez, I mean, I would tell you, it does look pretty damn great. Jeez. Yeah, what city is this meant to be? Oh, Agent 9 looking a bit different. Yes, this is... Holy crap. Is this Gears of War? Like, I actually... Lads, what is this?
Let's get moving.
What actually is it? Is it Gears of War? I feel like it's Gears of War.
I'm at the pan safe. I need backup. These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there?
AI slop, someone said in the other comments. I don't think so. Kelowna. Kelowna is actually a Canadian location. I think Jeff Nippert is from there, the fitness YouTuber.
Target surface. Open fire.
It is Gears of War, says Nitrix. This feels too Resident Evil for the Evil Within. Yeah, exactly. Evil Within is like psychological horror. I mean, look, I saw a trailer. Yeah, obviously we're here at Xbox Showcase, but here to talk about what's the game called? The Wolverine one. And I was talking about this, you know, with some people about how it does look good and everything like that, but it just, there is for me this sense of like sadness that I have looking at it, being like, they're a Marvel studio now. And I don't like hate Marvel. I'm not a Marvel hater. Like I'm looking forward to Spider-Man and all that kind of stuff. Like I've pretty much watched most of the movies over the years. I don't know. It just disappointed. I don't know. It just something about it was just like, this is just not the Insomniac I know and love. And you know, people change, developers change, but I don't know. It wasn't what I. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't what I expected, I guess.
Where the hell did you lot come from?
Oh, British.
Heard your distress call.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope the best for Insomniac, but I kind of feel like, yeah, you know, like at this point, it's probably going to be 7 years since the gaps between Ratchet and Clank games are just going to continue to get worse. Jacobs has looked a bit unremarkable, but maybe I wish Insomniac wasn't doing licensed IPs. Yeah, and that's the same for me, I think. I think it's like, in any other developer, I'd be like, yeah, that's really, really cool, but it's just like, I don't know, the gratuitous violence thing, I don't know if it really suits, I don't know if it necessarily suits those developers, like Insomniac. It doesn't feel as organic to me. Yeah, he's hoping they won't become the Marvel Ratchet Studio. Well, that's the thing. I think they are. I think that basically is what they are. So, it's probably too long of a question here to say. What is the general story of Gears of War? I remember when I saw old stuff, it was just to see like gore stuff. Like what I always thought was like almost like a set in like the jungle or something like that. I mean, this could be just completely wrong. But yeah, the food's scary. I mean, I was kind of getting a little bit of Fallout vibes earlier, actually, but it's just so funny as well. Like, and I'm not gonna I'm gonna try and not look at the comments when I see the other ones, but like people being like, you know, this looks generic, you know, get to the next one. If people say that about Spyro, I'm just going to be just very amused. But yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, this. I'm guessing this is like this would be like the Gears of War direct. They're going to be talking about this first, so they're making us wait. Good morning, Connor. Good morning. Oh. Okay. Is this guy a main? Is he a main of the series? Look at it. Look at him wearing his. Uh-oh, he's over. Oh. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. It's over. Okay, so these guys are not human at all. Uh-oh, it's so over for him. It's so over for him. End the demo here. Get the Baileys out. Oh no, they're not even looking. Oh jeez, chainsaw. What the fuck? Bloody hell. Is this the main Gear of War? Alright. Here he is.
Converge again.
Hello.
Marcus Phoenix.
Gear. War. Wars of gear. There goes E-Day. Alright. Welcome to High Guard. No, this is not going to be a welcome to High Guard. This is definitely not going to be a welcome to High Guard type thing. Like, this is like that thing where we're not in that world, you know, this, whoa, jeez. We're not in that Gears of War world, you know, like that. For some people, that's their E-Day. They're like, yeah. Alright, here we go. Where's Asher? Play it day one with Game Pass. You just play it for... What the hell? You get that day one.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible. Games that brought players together, and games that defined generations.
Love Xbox.
Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears.
Yeah,
so
true,
today,
true.
we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
They did it. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted.
The core of Xbox is great games, and that's what today is all about.
It's like, and today everything is going to be a console exclusive.
World, followed by our Gears Direct. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. Also, Gears Direct is after. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, look, I'm usually I like generally like multi-platform. I think is great. But you know, it's one of those things as well where I think you've got to understand.
Do I remember the
yeah, you've got to understand that you do need a reason to play one console over the other. Like that is sort of the whole point. So for something like Gears of War, I think that's totally fair for it to be a single platform game. And I guess it's like it'd be Xbox and then PC, right? Like that's how it will work.
Script so tightly in mind that her nails drew blood.
Oh, is the obsession monologue? I'm boss babying over obsession.
I lost her
I'll
grip.
watch something and go, is this obsession? Oh, look at all that. Look at the ISGP reunion here. I was going to put an announcement in the ISGP server basically saying if Spyro's announced that we'll just do another tournament. We'll see what we
I
get.
know why you're here.
What is this, Isabel?
You want to talk about them.
So I guess people's perception of this Asher has been that she's doing all the right things so far. Some people have pointed out that she's kind of doing things that Phil Spencer wanted to do, and so maybe they just wanted to get rid of Phil Spencer. And I think that that's totally fair enough as well, from a sense of like, you know, when you're just not popular politically, or you've, you know, quote unquote lost money, you know, that's just how it's going to be, right? It's like he was doomed, and her taking credit for moves that he would have made. At the end of the day, that's just politics. So I don't think that she really deserves any hate for that.
Remorse.
Right. Where's the gameplay?
Remorse is for the guilty.
Oh, threw up?
I will tell you what I
I
told
think
them.
there's a throw up simulator. Alright.
Albion is broken.
Albion.
I'm going to mend it.
I did see something recently that was talking about, like, it's like Jeff Keighley when he's not able to do some like samurai game or games as a service thing, and it was, yeah, quite funny. But this looks alright. I mean, yeah, again, not my kind of thing, that's for sure. Alright, if Spyro will be announced, but it's exclusive, I'm genuinely going to cry. Yeah, you imagine. I'll buy an Xbox for it, quite frankly, so I guess it would kind of work in a way. Oh, Fable. See, that... Is that not the most just emblematic of me not knowing, not caring? Right? And yet, Fable, I'm pretty sure, was one of the reasons why... Oh, there you go. Fable was one of the reasons why Beanox or Beanox Toys for Bob or Vicarious Visions like basically went away for that. Like, wow. Could not actually now I'm gonna change it now that I know that it is that studio or that game. Yeah, could not give any less of a shit if I tried. In fact, actively resentful towards that franchise. So cool. If you're into that, great. Could not give a fuck.
The chief.
Spyro becomes an Xbox exclusive. We Riot Games. Jordan Fringe.
But that's not the story.
I know Jordan Fringe is going. He's still doing videos. I know he's like, I think he's trying to write a movie script. That's the last I heard about him. Really good guy though, actually. I got along with him quite well. He's a very down-to-earth bloke. I remember, it really puts into perspective, like, you know, all that, you know, Spyro crash drama over the years and stuff like that. And then he just became an absolute force in, like, the movie and, like, the TV review space, particularly, like, cartoons and stuff. Yeah, is this Halo? Oh, it is Halo, of course. There it is, Master Chief.
Now you ready to get
The Chief Master himself.
You serve long enough. You learn to read.
See, this is the kind of thing, like, you know, there is a particular visual style to Halo that I kind of can see it as a complete casual. Like, I can see it.
I know, freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
When was the last Halo game? That's the other question I'm wondering about, actually. And is Master Chief the same guy every time? Like, is he still alive? Like, or is there a designated Master Chief? You know, like Master Chef.
Odds get worse. My advice.
He's a chef, helmet off, and he's Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, Garth. 3 all new missions. Legendary campaign of wait. Is this a redo of the first one? Oh, no way. I thought they already remastered it and you could, like, I remember you could literally, like, put, campaign evolved. Oh, it's creative name, actually.
You ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type? No.
Cool. Oh, wow, okay, that's one of those ones that's quick. And it's on Xbox Game Pass. Like, what the fuck is with that? You get free games, basically, or cheap games. It's ridiculous. You play it in a month, you pay like $20. Alright, this is Spyro.
There's something
Asobo Studio. Oh yeah. 2 remakes of the same game, and I agree. I mean, that's the thing. It's like we've already seen it. I was gonna say, and you can switch between the original visuals and not. I'd imagine this one you can't because it's its own thing. Right, is this Sea of Thieves campaign evolved?
I've proven myself.
Have you really?
A sword keeps you
Oh, what is this? Bring on Spruno. Alright. I mean, again, visually, that looks lovely. Welcome back, Uncharted. It is just funny, though, because it is like, when you look at this, it's like, it's so not the kind of environment in which, you know, Spyro, you know, would get announced, right? Like, in theory, you know, I'm not, don't get your hopes down, trust me. But it's like, yeah, you look at it and you're like, this is not an environment for Spyro. But that's the thing, in a way, you want to have some differences. Like, you know, I see what they're trying to do here. Like, you know, they definitely, it feels like they do skew older than Sony in a way. Actually, I feel like they skew the oldest of the 3 brands. Play it day one. What is with that? How do they make any money on anything? Oh shit! Yes, here we go. Atlas. This is when people are very excited about this. Yeah, this is gonna be 4 remastered, like redo or whatever. Reach out to now. This is a series that I've always wanted to play. Oh, look at that style. Beautiful. I heard Persona 6 is in development as well, so yeah. And the soundtrack of Persona, I've listened to probably 100 Persona tracks over the years. Spyro doesn't get announced, that's likely by design. Yeah, well, if it doesn't get announced, there's going to be some very funny social media reactions, especially with what's going to drop after. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. This is what you can just make a game that is just set in Japan, walk around, and I'll be set. But yeah, this will be good. I think maybe this will be my entry point into it, or maybe Persona 5 reload first, or 5 first, then back to 4, and back to 3. I don't know. In preparation for 6.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me! Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea? I can't.
It's Mummy right there. Rated M for Moneybags, yeah. Here's the thing. How old's Spyro gonna be? How old is Spyro gonna be?
I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this.
Like,
But I have no problem taking down shadows.
is he? How old actually is Spyro? Actually, that's the one question. All right, let's have a look here. Let's check. Nice to hear an Adelaide accent every once in a while. Says one of my other friends, like LA friends. If you're here, Chris, if you're lurking, hope all is well. How about Utami? Hayashishita. Alright, play at day one. Everything play at day one. Spyro's going to be play at day one with Game Pass. That's going to be insane. Xbox Game Studios present. Now, here's the thing. I guess are they not really an Xbox Game Studio, right? Because they're like independent. Alright, here we go. This is it. Mixtape 2. Yeah, Persona will be good. Yeah, Bob, don't you missed out. Alright. Oh, it's just good. This be, was it, Dead Rising? That'll be Dead Rising 2. Undead Labs.
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world.
Who's this guy?
A weapon. A virus. Something worse.
Ooh, you know what this looks like to me? That little bit there looked like Days Gone. I did play a little bit of that when I first got the PS5, and you get those free games. Yeah, this is going to sound so anti-consumer, but like with the whole Game Pass thing, when I see people go, oh, Game Pass is like a waste of money. I've like had Game Pass at one point. I just fundamentally don't believe it's the same, and I don't think it's the same as like a streaming service. I think that like a game is an immersive experience, and I think that it is genuinely good value. Like, you know, especially if you got it on PC, I just think it was excellent value for what I get. I found I wasn't playing enough. That was the problem, right? I was not playing it enough. A little bit of driving.
The dead aren't just wandering anymore.
They're not wandering.
They hunt.
The ChatGPT style of, it's not it's that. I'm kidding. I mean, where do you think ChatGPT gets that from? It's like no one can use an M dash anymore. Which is heartbreaking.
Doesn't matter what you believe.
Yeah, where else? If you haven't commented yet in the stream, yeah, where are you commenting from? We got any other Aussies here? I know we got a few South Aussies. Yeah, who else do we? Who else do we have? Any obscure time zones? Any half-hour time zones like me? It is 2:50 AM. Left 4 Dead. Ah, yeah, I could see it being Left 4 Dead. Enter the Dragonfly remaster. It's just. One thing I have been very much amused by, I'm just saying with certainty it's not this, why people would think it would actually, after all these years, it would be Enter the Dragonfly, and people make like a compelling business case for it. They're like, yeah, well, it makes sense because, oh, there you go. Oh, 3, State of Decay. I have heard of that game. Yeah, okay, cool. German, we got German. 619, UK. Greetings from Maryland. Baltimore? Or Maryland is a state, so yeah. Right, you just think every single time you get one, it's more % chance that it's something. See, of course you couldn't talk about. This is what Rare does now, by the way, guys. This is what Rare does. Yeah, if it took ideas from Enter the Dragonfly, I'd be happy with it, but like 10 times as big and 10 times polished. That's the thing. It's like there's some good stuff in there, but there's plenty of their own thing they could do instead. You know, it's just, why would you want to go back to that and go, yeah, let's spend our time trying to fix a game that, at the end of the day, they don't even know what they were making it at one point. Like, it never really got past, a lot of these levels never really got past concept anyway. Like, there's never been any footage of Cutthroat Cove or Enchanted Forest because the builds, like, don't exist. You know what I mean? So it's just, yeah.
And absolutely loads of these, and, well, you get the idea.
Morgan says in the server they announced Spyro 67. They did. They announced it. There you go.
With enhanced camera tools, you could show
someone's going to dislike for that.
action,
All right.
or tragedy, or maybe
Tragedy.
just show the world from a whole new perspective.
Yeah, I played this
Or you can even just
for a
create
couple
place
weeks
to hide. Literally, if you
with someone,
want.
and
Or you
it
could
was
come together
all
for a
right.
party.
But yeah, I just feel like you really have to invest a lot of time.
Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the seas. There's a whole
You want to talk
new
about
world of
Insomniac
possibility
working on
ready
their
to
own stuff,
explore.
right?
So dive in and unleash your creativity.
Yeah, with Insomniac working on their own stuff, this is what Rare does now. Like, you know, people go, oh, you know what, Banjo-Kazooie, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care at all. Free update. Yeah, I mean that's yeah. They're not. That's not what industry they're in anymore. They're in a different industry. All right, what do we got here? Proudly made in Ukraine. Okay. Right. Toys above. They've moved. They've got. They went from remote to there. Oh Jesus. Ooh.
They call him.
They call him Cage.
But that is not your name.
Look at the imagery here. Metro 2039? Ah, that would make sense.
Is Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. Or Hunter x Hunter.
As a Spartan, you were a legend.
A legend of the fight game.
For something.
Hobo, it says.
But where are the Spartans now? To protect
Wait, so Lewis Hamilton, I'm just checking the F1 results while I'm on. Let's check this.
You promised a brighter future.
Hunter from Spyro. Hunter is yeah. He went human. He became human. Let me check this. Oh, Antonelli second. Like, no, sorry, he won. Yeah. And then George Russell failed to score. Oh shit, man. Lewis Hamilton second in the Drivers' Championship. That's nuts. Anyway, what do you think comes first, Spyro 4 or GTA 6? Spyro 4 announcement first, before the thing. But I reckon, well, that's the question, right? How soon are we getting Spyro, and where does Crash factor in? Because if we're talking, thoughts on Colapinto. Let me see. Where is he in the championship? Because I haven't actually watched the last couple races. It's sort of with the delay with the Saudi Arabia, whatever. It was just like, yeah. Let's have a look. Where is he in the? Oh yeah, okay, 12. Yeah. Well, I want him to do well, but I feel like I'm not familiar enough with his game, so to speak. But what do you think? Tell me. You tell me, DJV. A lot of platforms have been revealed within a few months to release, like Pac-Man 2 and Rayman Legends. Exactly. Well, yeah, when is Legends coming out? It's like October, right? Look, it would be amazing if it was out soon, but then, yeah, personally, I am of the belief that a Crash Bandicoot racing game is in development. That's my belief. That's a prediction, not an insider knowledge there. Spyro stuff is I feel like it's more than a prediction. But yeah, okay, February 2027. So all the timelines here are pretty nice, you know, like nothing too substantially far into the future. World premiere. All right. Ooh. I wanted them to do that, and then they give this stuff, and people get so mad that it's like not a kids looking, you know, like it's not an adult looking game. This is the real Spyro. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? King Europe. It's real. It is real. And we're now just over 30 minutes away at some point. I love it. Kevin said it's colorful at least, and then it went really dark. This is very nice. You know, oh, why did I get Untitled Goose Game vibes with that? I mean, it could be the developer, maybe. I mean, you never know. Or just it's a goose-like game. Yeah, it does look good and cozy. No, I mean I want to see stuff like this. And a lot of the time you just have to just commit to it. And look, this is one of those ones where if it's on Xbox, yeah. Bad Magpie, okay, that feels Australian. Funded by the UK government, so UK wins. Play it day one, there we go. That's exactly right, King Europe. I talked about that before. I said I'm a massive Xbox fan. World premiere. Again, this is where it could be it. This is artisans. This is the artisans right here. Something has happened. I love when games have an art style instead of just hyper-realism. Yeah, and then you see this. I mean, this is not hyper-realistic, but yeah. Ooh. In terms of what do people like, by the way, from Summer Games Fest? What do people like from that? I think for me, it was like the Virtua Fighter 6 looks pretty cool because again, you know, Yakuza engine type thing, Yakuza, you know, developers, all that, which is very, very fun. I thought that Clutch one from that UK studio looked good, and that the big thing for me, I really like it when, you know, like a racing game has some level of purpose. And I've been talking about this with commenter in here, Nintendo 64, about, you know, how with, you know, that Mario, with that karting game, was it the ukulele one? It's like there needs to be like some level of point to it, you know, like otherwise what are we doing? You know, what are we doing?
It was you.
And even just having a simple overworld where you drive around is cool. I guess with World you could say they had that, but then it still felt like it wasn't quite enough, you know. All right, there you go. Play it day one. It's a good reminder. You're like every single time. All right, so you go.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward.
Who's this guy?
Opening your very own cult.
What? Okay. Lead, recruit, build. Peach.
You'll be going
Bedford.
to beautiful Bedford County, USA.
Wolf Among Us 2 existing as well, but I strongly doubt it actually released.
Waiting to join our family.
Stuntman Hollywood. Oh yeah, Stuntman. Yeah, Stuntman Ignition. Yeah.
You pissed off a random person on the street. You want a trophy?
Even if
this looks interesting, man. New converters join. What the? What is this? It's like that episode of the Righteous, or that season of the Righteous Gemstones. They get that compound.
Build a cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse.
Cool. Oh, is that an alien? All right. This gives off a bit of a Saints Row kind of chaos, you know. I like it. Join us coming March. Again, that's the furthest we've got. The last time I was up this early, I was tweeting Andy Hodgson on Bid TV. That is so true. Good times. I know every single one is just like it gets more likely every single time, and people probably starting to panic. You know, they're like, have you had me on? Ooh. In-game footage. Yeah, and that's not something that that's not quite something that you would have for Spyro, like in-game footage. I just don't think. Yeah, you wouldn't get that. Maybe wrong. Andy Hodgson. Yeah, Andy Hodgson's the man. Oh, see, that's an example of some hyper-realism where I'm like, that looks cool as, because then they blend it with, like, you know, an elixir or something like that. It's just like, yeah. A lot of people in the other chat are talking about how they really want, they're like, please give me, what was it, Destiny 3? But isn't that like Sony now? Like Bungie? And Angus actually found out that our friend Joanna actually works at Bungie now. So that's what they're doing for like the last 4 years. Oh, it's over. Jesus. Someone goes, I want Gears of War. Mate, you had Gears of War 30 minutes ago. What do we do if Spyro isn't announced? Well, the first thing I do if Spyro is not announced in 30 minutes is it'll be something that I'll be checking immediately because something's going to be extremely funny. But I'm telling you that will not happen. But some people are going to have some explaining to do. Not in the way you think. Not in the way you think. Yeah, this is Simpsons Hit and Run 2. I mean, that would be insane, actually. That would be insane. Ugh, that's creepy. Oh, jeez. Oh, there she goes. Senua. Cool. I remember I did one of these, yeah, for like State of Play, like 2024 or 3, I think, something like that, being Spyro. Thinking it was going to be Spyro, and I remember just being like completely out of my depth. Just being like, what is any of this? Another world premiere? Oh, Bethesda! Okay, presents. Bethesda presents. Oh, 76, Call of 76. Is it a DLC? And I've talked about this before on stream. If Spyro 4 isn't, has to be on the phone with your Activision asking what the NDA was for. Well, I haven't signed any NDAs, and that's a shoot. I have not. Because for me to haven't signed an NDA,
when you're looking for kicks, answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 70. Oh dear.
We good? Alright, cool. That's amazing. That's like never happened. Yeah, no, that's true. The internet has been abysmal lately. Alright, let's I'm just gonna extend this out. There we go. Alright. Bethesda again. But yeah, cool. No, I like Fallout. But you in Dubai right now, Connor. There he is. Spyro is now an adult. Yeah, a bit more. I can't remember how much alcohol is actually in the Baileys. That's a question for another time. Alright. Bloody hell. Have they announced Spyro yet? Yes, Rosie Petal, they announced it. And you know what? I was like, yep, we're doing that, and we're not even replaying the trailer. No, I'm just kidding. But Doom DLC. Oh, Doom, yeah, of course. Doom the Dark Age. You know what? They know what they're doing though with Spyro. It's like, you know, keep people waiting. I cannot wait to see what the social media reaction is going to be. But yeah, I've got some stuff lined up if we get what we want. You move there. Spyro has not been announced. That's correct. Not yet. Alright, Brutal Legend. I mean, people talk about GTA as well, you know, when you get something from GTA. It is one of those things where it's kind of amazing, right? Where they don't have to do anything and people complain about, like, you know, there's no marketing and there's no gameplay or trailer. And I agree. But it's like, they don't have to do anything because they're going to sell it anyway. And it's just, that's kind of annoying in a way. So I think people were just, when it went past the original release date and they didn't do anything, I think that just hit some people. You know, like that was just like, what? Why? And again, I'm sure they have their own internal reasons, but it just, yeah, it was baffling to me. What is this? Look at that. Bit of a rock. It's my kind of music. No, move over Deep House. Kingdom Hearts 4, someone said. Wait, actually.
The Slayer is alive, and we're going.
The Slayer is alive. Doom the Dark Ages. Revelations. Ooh. What's that game that has like 14 different subtitles? Yeah, was it? Mark Echoes Getting Up. Contents Under Pressure. Thank you. Beautiful. Cool. Oh, look at that, July 7th. Alright, so it's like The Dark Ages, and it's like DLC from The Dark Ages. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, that was Bethesda. Ooh. What is this? Can you imagine if actually this was GTA? Oh, Crazy Taxi? Yeah, oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, yeah, this is what it's all about. Great track as well using. Is it Offspring? Let's fucking go with this one. This is one of those franchises that people have wanted it back for so long, and it's such a deserved one. That Jet Set Radio, yeah, brilliant, brilliant. This looks really cool, actually. I mean, the last time we got anything of it was like, I feel like it's 2024, right? It's Lumi Laura ahead by 3 seconds. That makes sense. Wiznenda, I've woken up with a fucked up throat. Hello, Kiefer. Welcome. Hopefully you feel better. I'm checking for your fight. Yeah, so this and Jet Set Radio I'm very much excited for. There we go. Crazy Taxi World Tour 2027. Okay, so no specific date there. That's alright. Xbox. What the hell is this? Hell yeah, swearing. Oh, what is that? Holy shit. Is that like a 25th edition Xbox? Fuck that. The nostalgia of like a room that looks like that. I mean, I've never saw a room like that, but you know, it's in your brain. Very, very cool. Oh wow. That looks awesome. What's with the colors of these consoles, which is so fucking awesome, you know? They were so cool. Very. I love it. I love it. That's very, very cool. If I had a lot of money, I'd probably have one, because that looks awesome. The classic colors. You can just go back and just make money just based on a color. Age of Empires. Okay.
The thunderous crash of the waves.
Sea of Thieves again. No. Age of Empires. God, what a franchise.
Of cold steel.
I feel like everyone around my age range either played it or watched someone play. I remember going to people's houses and watching them play. I basically never touched the controls. I just watched people play it and be like, what is this?
Because Valhalla opens its gates.
How many more minutes until Spyro? I guess they're saving it till pretty late. Persona 4, Age of Empires 4. There's a theme of 4. Raiders of the North. Placement is super interesting though, because yeah, I feel like it is one of those ones where they wanna wait. Mojang. Alright, here we go. Another Minecraft thing. I forget that there are actually Minecraft games now, like outside of the original, like Minecraft Adventures or something like that, which, I mean, it makes sense. They got Minecraft 2. Someone was speculating in one of the gaming leaks and rumors or whatever about how they wanted to like bring back their TV division, make that more prominent, because you know they have like, you know, Minecraft was successful and like really successful, and obviously the Halo wasn't. Fallout has been so far. I know people quite like Fallout. I mean, how can you not like Walton Goggins? Imagine if Spyro was the final reveal. That actually would be amazing. I think it's big enough to be that, and that's obviously with my own bias. I don't know. I would be. This looks interesting. Where's Jack Black, though? That's the real question. Where is Jack Black? Where is he? Where art thou, Black? This is Jack Black. Minecraft Dungeons 2? Is that what it's called? Flint and Steel. I'm sorry. Now, I started to like the Minecraft soundtrack. I like the movie more when I found out that it was actually done by Brett McKenzie of Flight of the Conchords, which I watched this year. So it's like I actually do. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. that he did the music for that. Massive payday for him. Maybe we can bring back Flight of the Conchords again. Play it day one with the Game Pass. I don't think Microsoft cares enough about Spyro at all to put it at the end. It's the same with Banjo. Maybe. I mean, yeah.
World premiere.
It feels within the next 10 minutes, but in-engine footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, admirers of the mystery.
I know there's a couple people that are watching this, like this stream, and probably they're all doing their own streams knowing, yeah, right, let's see what happens. And in fairness, when you get like 40 minutes in and you don't get it, I can see, you can start the cortisol's getting up, you get a bit nervous, but
are you prepared
chill,
to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story.
Oh yeah, the OG Minecraft soundtrack is incredible.
Famous Jacob Menturo.
Brett McKenzie also did Muppets and Muppets Most Wanted. Yeah, of course. Yeah, McKenzie is the man. He's fantastic. Everyone always goes to Jermaine Clement, because he's more of the overtly funny guy. Like being in more movies and stuff like that. Has written things like he's one of the directors of one of the EPs of What We Do in the Shadows and was in the original movie and stuff. But yeah, I think that McKenzie is great. As well. So it's got about 17 minutes left, Kiefer, so it's not actually super. It's not that much in. Not much left. Sorry. Let's count Olaf.
Take what should have been his.
Escape. Survive if I let you. You can stop the path of Cage. My eyes are a bit, tired. Because I'm tired, but, it's not going to take much to trigger an allergic reaction. Oh, what's this? You were hoping it'd be 5 hours. Wow. Actually, I'm going to check Twitter and have a look and just see something. Because there is something that I expect at some point. I don't know. Let's have a look. Who's somewhat streaming? Someone streaming on Twitter? Oh, Daybase, okay. October. Yeah, so Gears of War being October 6th, that's, super short the amount of time to wait. Again, Spyro, look, it could be this year. It could be announced this year. It could come out this year. That would be phenomenal. Not sure.
A deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
Deal's a deal. Play it. Game Pass. If Spyro does not get announced, we still have a full year for something to come out about it. True, with being the well, I guess the 30-year anniversary is the 30-year anniversary is 2028, right? So yeah, but no, don't worry. What can't you play day one with Game Pass? I agree. How do they make any? I guess they make money from Game Pass, but hopefully the metrics. That's what I fear with Spyro, because obviously being on Game Pass would be amazing, but I know that people play it hopefully they make enough money from it,
Power, terrible and divine, to destroy your enemies, break their will.
I really hope it would be cool if we got Jet Set Radio. That would have been great.
Would you have the strength?
The hell is that guy? Oh, it's he's got power of is he a magician? Oh my god, they love decapitation stuff. Yeah, I love Game Pass. I don't see how it can be profitable for any devs. For devs, that's exactly what I've always thought. It seems very risky for developers, in terms of pure sales kind of thing. What the hell is this? This looks insane.
For your country. For your empire.
For your empire?
For your emperor.
Valor Mortis. Faint Bioshock vibes. Vincent Castle. Oh, cool. September 24, 2026. Very good. Alright, I feel like anyone from now could be it. Anyone from now. Bethesda again. No. Can't be.
Glenumbra's full of thieves. What is it you're after?
What is it I'm after?
Don't
You know what
take
I'm
this the
after.
wrong way, but we've been watching you. You've got talent and
What
a
is
lot
this?
of promise.
Bethesda, mate. Yeah, this is Spyro RPG. This is the Spyro RPG they've been talking about.
Are you ready to talk about planning a real heist, partner? Welcome to our Thieves
Guild. Okay.
Our members will show you the ropes. This job is going to
Show you the.
every
I did not
trick
sound
you
like they said show you the ropes. I did not hear ROPES. Jesus. Is this Skyrim again? No, this is definitely not Skyrim. Well, probably not Skyrim, I'd say.
for slick distractions and quick
It's interesting to see that they're still doing Witcher
truly know
DLC
what's behind a
for
door.
years.
Or if that's not quite your style,
It's pretty cool.
step
Like,
into the
good that
shadows
game
and
like
take
that
a
has so much
direct
staying
approach.
power. I really wish I had played The Witcher. I know that it's pretty great. Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, yeah, okay, right. Elder Scrolls.
If you know where to look and are willing to fight for it.
It seems a bit, not kiddie, but like, I don't know, I guess I just have
Whether
no
it's
idea what this
fortune,
franchise, no.
adventure, or
This-
danger, the Thieves Guild has everything you need.
Oh, like Elder
as long
Scrolls
as you're
Thieves
willing
Guild,
to
is it?
take it.
Don't mind if
Oh
I
my
do.
god, look at it. Look at his treasure.
It's off the cheese. I got here first.
Oh, who the hell was that? That sounded like Hagrid, but he's dead.
Oh.
A lot of these games look the same. Yeah, that's Unreal Engine 5. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. Return of the Thieves Guild. I thought the game was called The Thieves Guild, but anyway. Alright, it's 3:18 AM. What do we got? Xbox Game Studios presents art. Think we might be in luck. Nope, we're not. Can you imagine? Spyro 4 National Park Simulator. Bloody hell, it really is going to be one of the last ones. Or, and it's not happening, but if it did, delete the stream and pretend I didn't say that. Nah, you gotta own it. You gotta own it. You gotta own it. If Spyro's not here, it's not my responsibility for it to be there, but it would be. It's one of those things where I would look at it and go, well, you know, I actively was like, yeah, you know, I think there's a massive shot. Again, people have to do what they want with their information, but don't worry, I don't think we'll be waiting too much longer. He's backtracking. Don't worry, I'm not backtracking. I am not uncertain, as Dollar Bill would say in Billions, especially the early season. Yeah, no. It's more, I'm almost impressed that it's this late on. Ah, there you go. Flight Simulator 2024. Coming 2026. Very nice. Very cool. I know people that are into this massively. Oh, Unless it leaves Dad massive into Flight Simulator. National Championship Air Races. Cool. The thing is, what is Toys for Bob considered to be here? Are they an Xbox game studio? Like,
the mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen.
I thought Toys for Bob went off on a different project, and somebody doing Spider-Man Ratchet and Clank. No, well, we don't know their project, right? But yeah, we don't know their project.
The most smooth
but we know. I wonder what I'm keen to see what Okami 2 will be, whether we'll get more of that, because I know that was announced. Was it announced last year? I think it was last year, yeah. I can't believe they've got me up this late to watch, or early date, whatever you want to call it, just to watch some of this stuff, which is like for me, personally, for my taste, anything like samurai stuff, I just don't care. I find it really hard to get. This looks like a bit of running around. This looks interesting. But yeah, I can't, just running, like, samurai stuff I really struggle with. Maybe because I'm also just not that good at the games as well. You know? Alright. cracking open the Baileys. That's yeah. Someone up. I probably had way too many. The thing is, I actually don't know how much. How much is in each thing? 1 liter, 20 drinks. Probably had like 3. That's not too bad. Oh, Sekiro. Castlevania. Jesus, I mean, maybe it is the last game.
Come here to destroy you, just like my
Sissy
father,
Costa.
mother, and their allies before me.
Castlevania. Cutting it fine now. Spyro. I agree. I will say it's like, wow. They know what they're keeping the people waiting. They're keeping the people waiting. There'd be a couple of people that would be sweating it now, like being like, "Oh man." But yeah, as I said, there'll be very, very good reason to stick around. I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay. What's this game? Some sort of Metroidvania? Yes, it is. Castlevania. Castlevania is one half of the Metroidvania name. I never really played a Metroidvania. I know that my friend Liam, he's big into the Metroidvanias. Obviously, Australia, you know, was it Hollow Knight? Was it Silk Song? Yeah, that's an Adelaide-based developer.
Stupid girl, I will show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont.
What are we?
And I will
Fortress Craft 2. I can't even remember what Fortress Craft 2. It was a bit like Hades, yeah, I agree. Gee, all these October releases, can you imagine if, yeah, been following CF for a long time, waiting for his reaction when it gets announced. I hope it happens. Thank you, Sissy Costa. I mean, it really is like now or the next one after that. It's like 2. Serenity from, jeez. Studio Meadowflower.
Some years have a color to them.
Ooh, look at this. That's a nice art style. That is a bloody nice art style. Jesus, look at that. Wow, that is like a Polish fangirl.
In its glow,
wow.
You discover wonderful new places. Dear friends you always needed.
Just that you can see like the static, you know, the film lens, you know, like it really does look like a TV show. Like that's a TV show. That's a movie right there. Unfortunately, it feels like Ghibli AI. I don't think AI would quite be able to do this level of like fidelity, and like flawlessly as well. That's the other thing, because there's still a lot of flaws to it, you know. In like 5 years, probably not. And that's going to be the scary part, is you're not going to be able to tell. You're not going to be able to tell in 5 years. But there'll be new tells as well, I guess. Cool. Don't know what you actually do with it, but cool. There's no piss or something. Alright, here we go. Play it day 1. Get the Game Pass. World premiere. I mean, see, that's probably what like world premiere would be. Atlas. Again, is this Persona 6? What is this one? Is this actually going to be Persona 6? Spyro. There is an Atlas in Spyro 3. Activision rep, yeah. I don't have one anymore. They're gone. That's the. I'm waiting to be reconnected up. You know. It is. Jeez, what the fuck? The return of 9 Doors or whatever. It is. Here it is. Persona 6. Persona 6. I mean, that would be one that you could credibly end on. But Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks a bit spooky. Looks a bit scary. All right, what do we got here? World premiere. Let's. All right. This looks scary. Activision. Oh, here we go. In a realm beyond. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. What's happening? What the fuck? Whew, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. Who the fuck is that? Oh my god, it's the sorcerer. A new evil rises. Oh man. A legendary hero. Oh shit. He looks a bit older. He looks like 2 years older. He's Vindication. Yeah. Here he is. What the hell? He's flying. Cody Collier is so happy right now. He can fly wherever he wants. Okay, I like it. There's a bit of maturity here. What's he doing? Let's see. He actually can fully fly now. Spyro. No. Don't tell me that's all we've got. No. Oh shit. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Don't tell me you can just fly around your... Oh, that... No, that's all we've got! Play it day one! Oh my god! You can just play this fucking game for like 20 bucks! Holy shit! Well... They actually did it. They actually did it. They actually... I'm gonna be analyzing that footage for like the next... 3 hours. Mr. Eddie! Eddie 1667 is here for this moment. That's iconic. That's iconic. All right, we're gonna go back. We'll do this one more. We'll do one more, and then we'll go back. All right. Now I need to just go to Reddit and tell someone to delete their account like they said they would, because I said delete your account if you're wrong, because they said what was it? They said, let's just find it. Rip then, dude. So he goes, there is never, ever going to be another Spyro game. Interesting. Rip then, dude, we shall see. I'll say, I will spare your account. There we go. He can delete it. He's got 199,000 karma, but yeah, we're gonna go back. Don't worry, guys. We're going back. We're going back. That was here we go. The replies are coming in. Yep. This is okay. So Spyro 4 is real. Thank you for keeping the hope alive, says Kevin Cullen. Thank you very much for the €5 donation. Thank you. That will go towards a Spyro project of my own. Yeah. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So what is this one? What is this one to get play after Spyro? Is it another? Yeah, I don't even know. We will go back. We're gonna go back. I promise. By the way, Spyro: A Realm Beyond. Great freaking name. That is a genuinely great name. Will Spyro not be on PS5? I would imagine it will be, but yeah, obviously it's day one. Oh yeah, PS5, Steam, Xbox. Oh, to PC day one. That's exactly what I want to see. That is exactly what I want to see. All right, let's refresh and see what's coming up. Is Spyro coming up? Spyro? Yes, Spyro. Spyro: Realm Beyond is coming spring 2027. There we go. Congratulations on giving PS5 users one less reason to buy an Xbox. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up. They're fucking console fanboys still. Spyro was a Split world premiere. Yeah, well, look, let's just say that there's going to be more stuff coming. I think. I think some people, you know, yeah, 2027 will be a year. Be a year for gaming, says Eddie. Yes, I agree. I agree. Okay, we're gonna go back in a sec. I will say that there's a maturity to this look that I think actually does work. I think that the idea that like he can just fly wherever, I don't think that is. I feel like that's something that they're just showing off. But yeah, look at this. Okay, Crazy Taxi World Tour looks awesome too. But yeah, so what is this to get the precedence? Like, what is this game? We're gonna go back. What is it?
This time, we've a chance to steal it. What more can an honest thief ask for?
Alright, I'm gonna go back in a sec. Congrats to everyone who always believed. That's what we're gonna talk about before I go to bed. That is what we're gonna talk about. The belief. Belief versus knowledge. That is an important difference. Alright, there you go. Clockwork Revolution. Great. Coming in due time. Okay, well, good. Alright. I'm guessing that's it now. 2027. Oh, there you go. Oh. Console exclusive. I love it. Good stuff. The eye knows all and sees all. Alright, is that it?
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience.
Matt Booty.
Full of intriguing
This guy, he's come to
characters
Adelaide. He came to Adelaide and he
incredible
fired a
world
bunch of people in like
And
2009.
it's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027.
Oh yeah, maybe they
Thank
didn't.
you
That's
so
it.
much for joining us today. This is a
Look, Spyro was the
milestone
second to
year
last
for us
game. I think that should
as we
maybe tell you where they feel
25
what they feel
years
about
with
it.
you. And we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6.
That's
The
true.
return of
That
Master Chief.
we've got like 12 million
Rebuilt
players or
from the
something like
ground
that.
up.
I'm gonna play
Extraordinary
Forza.
world of
Yeah.
Fable, full of choice and consequences.
Yeah, give us some
Incredible
Spyro
games from our
footage. We need some Spyro
Sega,
footage.
4A Games, Koei Tecmo, and
Oh damn! The creator of
Players
Five Nights
can
at
look
Freddy's
forward
died at
to
47
two
years old. That's
upcoming
terrible.
exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027.
Let's see.
In a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day, but before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, bigger than ever.
Call of
With a
Duty.
New Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that
What's
only
DMZ?
Call of Duty can deliver.
DMZ. What's that stand for? Dodden Warfare. Activision. Again, another Activision. Well, they own them, so. They ending with Call of Duty again. Yeah, well, you know what? Here's the thing about that. Let's go. We'll skip back like 6. Under the one. What game? What? Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. All right, so just say some the cinematic stuff here is. What is this game? Is this COD? Oh right. Does this mean ISGP is coming back? Well, I think there's a big chance. All right, in a realm beyond. All right, you know what? Who cares? Let's go back and watch the trailer. Yeah, let's have a look here. Cinematic CGI. So this is like CG. Okay, so this is CGI here, but that looks absolutely beautiful here. So something has happened to this. What is this world? What is this world? The trailer's on the Spyro channel. Okay, yeah, let's. A realm beyond. Here we go. 1 minute 17. Yeah. So a realm beyond. Yeah. I mean, it just looks gorgeous. What does Blowhard have to do with this? I know Blowhard is the villain. I love to see it. Jeez, it does. Yeah, it's like this guy. This is where I get the whole Shadow Legacy vibes. Yeah. It looked like Skylander 7. I mean, see, wait, hold up. So gems, right? Okay, yeah. There are the gems. His model is. He looks bigger. To me, there's like it's very similar to the original. Like more like the reignited model, but I feel like the colors are more in line with. I mean, yeah, there's like I don't know. Was it brighter? Maybe. I feel like it's a little bit less pink than the original Spyro was. I mean, maybe he's had the ability to fly, potentially. But again, I think that yeah, that's what is super interesting here. You've got that Spyro A Realm Beyond, and then or alpha footage capture on PC subject to change. This is what is interesting to me because no gems here, right? Yeah. So this all seems to be like, this seems to be flying mission type thing. Like that's the vibe I get with this. Fuck, tapes take flight spring 2027. Wait a sec. So let's have a look here. 2026 Activision. Yeah, so when is so spring? That's like basically early 2027, right? Xbox Series X, Xbox on PC, Xbox Cloud, Steam, PS5, and Switch 2. And there it is, Toys for Bob down the bottom. Well, there we go. So, yeah. So let's talk about the fact that let's talk about it, as they say. So let's talk about the fact that this game, we knew this was coming since about April 2024, and that is a fact. Okay. That it was coming in 2024. It was never changed. It never changed. It never was there potential that development might not have gone as fast, or there was like issues with development, and maybe that's why it took as long to come out. Sure. But was the information that was provided to people by, let's just say, by Canadian guy, was that true? Was it true? Was he lying? No. And if you think he was lying, you're an idiot. It's as simple as that. There's no middle ground here. And I'm specifically calling out the people that have really made it their entire life and personality, particularly on Reddit, to denigrate every single time anything comes out with Spyro. They go, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, I'll believe it. I get being cynical about something. I understand that. But he had no motive to make up the sources that he spoke to. There's someone that says, oh, I've spoke to my sources and they said they didn't speak to him. That's why there are many sources. That's why in the game industry, there are thousands of different people it could be. Thousands, literally thousands of people that it could have been. And it's one of those funny things where you look at people saying stuff and you look at how nasty they are about, my dad works at Nintendo, my uncle works at Nintendo. You're right. It's like to throw a Reddit comment back at Redditors. Nothing ever happens. Is that what world we live in? No one ever gets any information about anything, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. No one ever has any idea. No sources, no inside scoops, no communications with marketing, PR. That makes sense. Spare me the fucking bullshit. Spare me the bullshit of people that have dedicated their entire lives to saying that this guy was making it up. He never was making it up. It started development at the end of 2023, start of 2024. The reason why they didn't reveal it before is because it was not ready. Now, I think the fact that Spyro's running around here, that's what makes, and seeing platforming here, that's what makes me think that, yeah, it's like, okay, so maybe he can actually soar. I mean, they have made it part of the thing. I joke about, like, was it Cody Collier, that guy commenting on every single Spyro video? It's like, Spyro should be able to fly. Maybe Spyro can fly. I mean, that would be a real change to the mechanic. I'm looking forward to seeing more. Definitely. I think that the environment looks gorgeous, though. It really does. I don't know, like the speed in which he can fly, though. Is that like a flight level with the with the rings? Yeah. All right. Let me just have a look here. Let me see if I can go on Reddit and let's see. Leaker talking about a new Spyro game. Yeah, that's. Let's have a look. Let's find out. I'm gonna check. There it is. Oh wow, more info. Oh weird. Why is this subreddit sharing content about a game that didn't exist? Right. Interesting. That didn't exist though. The game didn't exist. The game didn't exist and it was never coming. And Canadian guy lied about it, actually. He actually made it up. Oh, but no, a broken clock is right twice a day. Yes, that's what it was. It was the broken clock that it was in development. Eventually, you're going to get it. Ah, how odd. How strange. Well done. Well done for being an incorrect clock. Let's have a look here. I need to try and find... Here we go. Leaker talks about a new game. Ready? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. Where was it? I'll believe it when I see it. How many times we're going to keep hearing loosey-goosey claims like this? Yeah, I agree. How many times? Let's see. No One Show. Canadian got this. 17 videos are already being made. Guys, 17 videos are already being made about this. Because, you know, no one is actually allowed to make... no one's allowed to make videos about a game series they like anymore. Because if you click it and you get baited to clicking it, it's actually, it's your fault. Right? It's actually, sorry, it's the person's fault that made it. I am, yeah, you're right, smug. I am going to be smug. I am going to be fucking smug about it because people have been telling everyone that it's not a real thing. And it is. So, there's been a leaked Spyro game for literal years. Yes, that's how game development works. You work on it for literal years. That's what happens. You work on a game for years and then you reveal it when it's ready. How crazy is that? Incredible. That guy alone is the reason why this community is so jaded. Interesting. So one guy talking about a video. I mean, I was going to say, kind of low-key disrespectful to all of the fan game creators and all the other people that have covered Spyro in the years. We're all irrelevant, actually. It's because one guy started talking about the game and predicting before it was actually in development that it may be in development. Here's the thing about that as well. COVID-19, a massive disruptor for the industry. You know, the death of Vicarious Visions, the death of Beanox, or not death, but, you know, the moving away. I think the Beanox thing is interesting. Oh, this guy here says, return here in 22 hours. People say this the freaking every year in June, and guess what? Nothing happened. True, when the game was only 18 months in development, they weren't ready to show it off 16 hours ago. You may be delusional, or you're actually CG in disguise trying to gather views. I'm not watching your live stream with snarky remarks. Well, that's odds are highly unlikely, or, well, I'll just respond to that one. There we go. What else we got? Let's have a look. Spyro's wings are definitely bigger, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the YouTube because it was actually this delusional. Indeed. I'm sorry I doubted you. That's all right. Hey, look, this is my one and only victory lap. This is my one. But this one, I'm losing faith in Canadian guy A. He went from sounding confident to not so confident. Do you think maybe signing something would maybe do that? You know, again, it's like the deduction. Now, this guy here is a fascinating dude. Because he's saying that, you know, oh, you know, if I make it up, you know, eventually I'll be right. That's what I'm talking about. And he's saying, oh, it's, you know, people are saying it's going to be Spyro 4. It's not Spyro 4. It's not being called Spyro 4 ever. That's a code name, right? That's a code name. We're calling it Spyro 4 because that's sort of, it's the fourth one in it's the sequel after Reignited, right? That's the idea, right? And I think that's the important thing to note, right? Is that it is... I don't think anyone thought it was going to be called Spyro 4, especially after Crash 4. I think it's just better to be its own story, its own kind of vibe. Yeah, I prefer a subtitle instead of a number. It makes it sound more interesting. I agree. I fully agree. Yeah, you could have called it Reignited too. But yeah, look, I think that it's what is that? Like some kind of dark crystal or something like that. Look, I need to see more gameplay now. I need it. I mean, I immediately get Sunny Flight vibes when I view this. Yeah, it's like, what is that? Like, what is that thing up there? The dark gems. What is there to see? Are there any screenshots yet? That's the real question. Yeah. Definitely reminded me of Dark Gems. Yeah, I agree. I think that's, yeah, definitely something to do with the Dark Gems, something to do with, oh, there's a sheep statue. What do you say, sheep statue? And it's a realm beyond, so it's not like the Dragon Kingdom. Now, these enemies here, well, that's some kind of dark thing. Should have done a Spyro showcase. Well, I think that I think we're going to be getting a lot of content coming up. Yeah. See, look, this guy here goes, I can confirm to you right now he does not. As in saying, like, you know, he's sounding confident. I don't think he knows as much as he says. Dude, multiple people have sources from different places. I can't give away every single person I know that he's talked to, but just do some deductive reasoning would be great. Right? You know, like it's not 4 though. They lied to me. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, yeah, guys, you're right. Yeah, exactly. He won. Yeah, it's such an interesting dynamic. No, not doing this again. I mean, again, I shouldn't be just shitting on people for just being like, you know, skeptical. But I think it's the nastiness. It's the nastiness. Yeah. Yeah, it's the nastiness about like anyone that's like about the news that's been there that I think is just yeah exactly the goalposts have been removed or moved, should I say. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, look, we need to see if we can find like anything else. I might just go to webcam only before I wrap up. Let's take it to Twitter. All right, let's have a look and see if there's anything. Skepticism is fine. Being a jerk to it is absolutely not. Yeah, that's exactly right. I just think that, yeah. So there's that Xbox thing is very, very cool, by the way, that new one. Now, let's have a look. Take flight on a bold new adventure. Look, they're definitely pointing out about the flying. Look, the flying, that could be it. Like that, it could be flying, which would be just... It's interesting. I can't say it one way or the other because I have to play it. I'd have to see what it's like. It took me 3 weeks to make those eyebrows. Let's have a look. So there's basically, yeah, no. The last Spyro thing on their Twitter was literally like a happy holidays thing. You think they were allowed Spyro 4? Nabil, go back as ever. Hey, Spike stuff. What are you doing awake? It's a late one. What the fuck indeed? What the fuck indeed? Yeah. Look, it's very, very exciting. Look at that. Take flight spring 2027. You can see on their Twitter they've put up on their X. There has been nothing yet, but I know that. I gotta be quiet. There it is. Cinematic announced trailer. I guess we'll have to wait. I think when I wake up, I might have some more information, I think. Put it that way. I think there's some stuff that is coming, I think. Maybe, possibly. But yeah, it's people that got here late, that's alright. No, it's all good. Yeah, it's very, very, very exciting. I can't wait to see more. I need to see some in-game screenshots. That's what I need next. I very much want to see the in-game screenshots and everything. And yeah, like I want to hear more about it. I want to hear more what they've done. Like, can you just fly wherever you want? Like, are there going to be platforming sections where you don't take flight? But the marketing at the moment seems to be very around the idea of like flying, which yeah, I mean that basically, and they obviously the leaks and the rumors are like they said what was it Canadian guy was like big and ambitious, he said, and then RPG elements. And I see maybe it's like upgrading like to your speed, stuff like that. But then I feel like someone walked it back saying it's not as like that. Yeah. In Spyro Realm Beyond, Spyro experienced the freedom of true dragon flight. So I mean, they could be sections, right? Every showcase from now on, we can expect more info. That's true, yeah. Oh, here we go. Xbox Wire. Right. Here we go. A Realm Beyond interview. You ready? Let's read this. Here we go. Let's cut back. Here we go. Spyro's back. During today's Xbox Games Showcase, we unveiled Spyro Realm Beyond, a brand new game with a titular dragon at the helm, taking flight spring 2027. We got a glimpse at a fantastical new world, a look at Spyro's character redesign for the modern era. Studio head Paul Yan joins us to talk about how they're honoring Spyro's legacy while making a fresh, modern experience for players old and new. Your favorite purple dragon is back in Spyro Realm Beyond, a brand new adventure from developer Toys for Bob. You'll recognize the studio from its excellent work on the Spyro Reignited trilogy, a faithful restoration of the first 3 Spyro games with some modern magic sprinkled in. Now, the team that restored Spyro's legacy is back, Spyro Shadow Legacy, and with a whole new level of freedom to build the Spyro game they want, one that fans and new gamers truly deserve. As a huge Spyro fan myself, I'm thrilled to have spoken with Toys for Bob's studio head Paul Yan about this huge announcement and get a little background on how the studio is preparing for our fiery friend's greatest journey yet. Day 1 PC port is incredible. First and foremost, at Toys for Bob, this is the mighty return of a beloved character for many. How does it feel to be bringing Spyro back in an original game after all this time? First and foremost, at Toys for Bob, we're huge Spyro fans ourselves, and we're so excited that the adventure continues. I know the wait has been excruciating. Yes. But we're so thrilled to finally come out of stealth and confirm that a new Spyro game is indeed what we've been up to the past few years. The little purple dragon means so much to us. We have a long history together. Spyro was the main inspiration that led to the innovation of the Skylanders series that we pioneered, and the remake of the original 3 games built from the ground up in the Reignited trilogy, which reintroduced Spyro to a modern audience. Ever since then, we've been dreaming of what a new adventure would look like, and that dream is manifested in Spyro: A Realm Beyond. Spyro's design has gone through many iterations, from the original trilogy to Skylanders, through the fabulously redeeming Reignited trilogy design. In the reveal, we see Spyro sporting a brand new look. What were your biggest inspirations for creating it? Yan, fabulously redeeming is wild and funny. From the start, our goal was to make this Spyro feel familiar but evolved. The way I see it, the Skylanders version of Spyro is a totally different character than mainline Spyro, so I'm glad that you're seeing the thread connecting the original game to Reignited. Hello, Burger Mike. That design went through countless iterations, and we had deep conversations with many of the original developers of the classic games to get to the heart of who Spyro is, to make sure that those qualities came through on screen. Here we go. Oh, look at that screenshot there. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. And yeah, aged, older, for sure. Many of the divisional developers to make sure that those qualities came through the screen. In A Realm Beyond, we continue the design decisions made in Reignited, but evolving him for a new set of problems that require new skills. Visually, we've made some subtle changes to suggest he's grown since we last saw him. Most notably, enhanced his wingspan so we can be much more capable in flight. Again, they're teasing with that shit. Much more capable in flight. But this is absolutely the same Spyro you know and love, and that's why we're so thrilled to have Tom Kenny back to voice him. Tom's performance delivers the plucky, youthful courage that is such an important aspect of Spyro's personality. Fuck, so they got Kenny back. That does look like Peacekeepers. That absolutely does. PS1 demake. Fuck yeah. Cannot wait. Much more capable in flight, you say. We do see Spyro flying without limits for the first time in previous games. You can only glide. Why did this change feel important for this new game? In the classic Spyro games, Spyro could gently glide down from jumps, and in a handful of separate mini-levels, he could fly under pressure. I've always wondered what it would be like if these two experiences could somehow be collapsed into Spyro's core ability kit. That question is the heart of the design ambition for A Realm Beyond. As more of us start to poke at that question, it quickly became apparent that was the right evolution for Spyro. Take to the skies and own the airtime. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, it could be. That could be it. In A Realm Beyond, Spyro experienced the freedom of true dragon flight. He's small but mighty. We had to do a lot of different experiments to explore how he could be both nimble and very physical while actively pushing his way through the air. I agree. How do you platform with this free flight? That's a really good question. That's the thing. Are there going to be areas that take him out of the flying ability? And is the flying ability there, but then not there? Yeah, so obviously Dawn of the Dragon, yeah. It's always existed in a unique, whimsical world with plenty of exploration. Can we expect to see that same style and charm? 100%. We know firsthand what a big part of what makes Spyro game really resonates, having a wide variety of colourful, whimsical spaces with activities, characters, and treasures that motivate you to explore every nook and cranny. In A Realm Beyond, the sense of discovery is absolutely core to this new adventure. You got to see a little peek at the world, and I can't wait to share more with you in time. For now, I can tell you their biggest ambition in Realm Beyond is to give players the freedom and fantasy of dragonflight, to be able to take to the skies at a moment's notice and make interesting and active decisions to flow through the spaces as you charge on the ground and now soar through the air. This is a significant addition to the game, and we've built a whole world around that promise. Yeah, fuck, interesting. It is definitely, it's gonna be the thing that is going to have people the most cautiously optimistic, I would say. Is that one way of looking at it? What do you think the crystal and the star for the villain does is related to? Look, again, you know, you could say Ripto, it'd be simple as, but like, you just never know. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of exploration of these worlds are going to be massive. Like that definitely, yeah, potentially polarizing. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I agree. Tonally, Spyro Realm Beyond feels more grown up than previous Spyro titles. Why do you think that feel that like the right decision to take? Big reason why I love Spyro games is they're ultimately joyful, dreamlike experiences of charming, quirky friends, and A Realm Beyond certainly builds on that important foundation. In the showcase announcement trailer, you may have noticed that we are introducing the threat of a new antagonist in the story, and his presence will raise the stakes. He will challenge Spyro's abilities and push him to new emotional depths that will see Spyro grow as a hero. It's a story full of heart, and I can't wait for you to experience this new journey. Finally, anything you can tease that fans can look forward to? I can tease that there will be so much more to share. This is just the beginning. To long-term fans, you're an incredible community, and I love that you're so deeply committed every year to celebrating and advocating for Spyro to have a new original mainline game. Our team thanks you. After nearly 2 decades, the time has come. Spyro's back. He is headlining a brand new adventure, and I can't wait for you to experience how he soars to new heights in A Realm Beyond. The game was developed with love for Spyro, and more importantly, for you. There we go. So that's all the information we've got for now. That is it. That is it. Look at that. As like, when I look at this environment, yeah, I do look at it as being like one area where you could definitely just fly through, right? Like that I sense that. Maybe each level starts without free flight, and when you beat it, you can fly. Yeah, potentially. Does anyone really care about the story? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Story's never been a major part of Spyro, but maybe that changes, right? Maybe that's, yeah. Hope you can go over 100%. The trailer's description of new allies, I wonder if that's how we'll get a classic-looking Cinder. Yeah, good point. Let's have a look. Geez, 666! Oh my god. Alright, what's the trailer say? What did it say? Yeah, brand new adventure, take flight. When Spyro finds himself stranded... Oh, here's the story. When Spyro finds himself stranded, his journey to discover a way home is interrupted by the arrival of a vicious invading force known as the Scavs. Spyro must make new allies and rise to protect this realm before it's changed forever. Feel the freedom of flight as you soar above vibrant landscapes, weave between treetops. Dive off massive landmarks and wing your way through this new realm in Spyro's boldest evolution yet. Carve your path through the skies and chain together dives, climbs, and tight turns as you navigate the world your way. Crafted by Toy Bob, this is a new evolution of Spyro. It's built to send at the Purple Dragon touring. Can I just say, Cody Collier has to be taking the world's biggest victory lap in the history of anything ever. Can we please get a roll call of anyone that has seen that guy comment for decades now, over 10 years? Spyro should be able to fly. Spyro should be able to fly wherever he wants. Spyro should take flight in the next game. He would reword it because he knows that people would comment. Like, people would literally comment like, shut the fuck up, Cody. Like, you're not getting that. And now we're probably getting that. He wins. Cody Collier won. Like, that's it. Like, it's just, yeah. I've seen that comment numerous times. He is probably sitting there. I don't want to know what Cody Collier's doing right now. But Cody is having a great time. Like, he's loving it. It's a Cody's world. We're just living in it. Oh man, what a legend. His comments are certainly a fun feature of the comment section. Nowadays I usually just like him. I'm like, yeah, all right. You know, I used to argue them. I used to be like, Cody, what are you talking about? Like, look at this. Cody was right. That's hashtag Cody was right. I'm putting that in there. Cody Cody was right, and I reckon another one. Collier gang. Collier GVNG. Sorry, I hearted them. I heart react them too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just an incredible scene. Cody's executive producer. I love it. This is 3 hours ago. Little man, come on, bro. I know stuff. Today's the day. Oh wow, open world Spyro game in today's Xbox showcase. Just wait a few world. I'm not particularly sold on the idea. I don't know if it's a serious open world. Yeah, just you wait. Just you wait. March 2027. Yeah, it was about 40 minutes ago. Wait, hold up. 4:02, 41 minutes ago. I think he just got it. Yeah. Oh man, this is it's wild. It's absolutely wild. We won. Thank you, Walmart Canada. Johnny Gargano. Oh, okay. Oh man. Let's have a look. Toys for Bob. What are they? I'm guessing they probably shared the interview, maybe. Twitter is frozen. Oh wow. Am I still alive? MP Carlson says, I'm in a state of shock right now. I can't focus on anything. Did this really happen? It did. It really happened. It really did. And again, I want to point out that it was okay. When I say never not happening, I'm sure development has been stressful. I'm sure it has been. But I also think that, trying to be ambitious, trying to figure out what you want to do, what you want the game to be. But I think, where it is faltering for me, for people's reactions, is the insistence that it was never happening, ever. Like, why would you think that? Why would that be your go-to belief? Let's have a look. What has happened to my might have to. Oh, there you go. All right, let's have a look. Let's see. I guess we have to just keep refreshing the feed and see what we get. But yeah, I mean, there's basically, like they've got the couple of those screenshots, and that's about it. Now, like, isn't this the most Twitter thing of all time? Now make a new Crash game. We'll call it even. It's not even, Mike. It's not even. You had Crash Insane, then you had Spyro, then you had CTR, Crash 4, On the Run, Rumble. That's 4-1. That's 4-1. So yeah, thank you, Briley man. You ratioed. Fucking, I tell you what, it's probably a good thing I don't stream as often, because if I, you guys would think I'm the most whiny, just annoyed, aggrieved person, because sometimes you just look at the comments. It's designed to just piss people off, I guess. It's like people just have no clue. But yeah, there it is. There's the interview again. Tom Kenny returning. On the Run was a mobile game. Crash already got a new game. Yeah, I agree. Name and shame. But look at that. Realm Beyond. I mean, yeah, basically we're not going to get anything new tonight. This morning, whatever. I think in the next couple of days. Again, there's one other thing I was waiting for, but I guess we'll see that a little bit later. Persona 6 teaser looked spooky as, to be honest. Need more gameplay, not really buying the flying stuff. Yeah, I agree in the sense of, like, we have to see more of it. We do have to see more of it. Oh, hell yeah. A-dub. Let's see. Jeez. Yeah, I think that basically... Yeah, we will not get too much else at this point. Canadian guy, there you go. Welcome back, friend. Look at that. Yeah, it's feeling make or break. I want some platforming goodness and not too big a change. I do want platforming too. I really do hope we get platforming in one way or another. I think that would be that's gonna be. That's going to be critical, at some point. Yeah, but again, it depends. Yeah, it. Please say you. Oh, okay. This is the other thing. The whole thing's going to be DMCA. I know I'm screwed. Yeah, it was Brom Breaker, I think. Yeah. This is the thing I have noticed. There has been like this very much a campaign for what's the game? There's very much been a campaign for what's it called? Bloody blanking. What was it? Like Skylanders. And I'm baffled to me. Like people going like, oh yeah, like I found out that there's like YouTube channels dedicated to there's been YouTube channels dedicated to talking about it. Like being like, like Skylanders is coming back, like this is it. Like all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's just absolutely fascinating to me. That there's like such an interest in it. And again, they got 6 games, didn't they? And yeah, the Skylanders kids now in their teens, and that is true. That's the scary part's probably over dramatic, but you know what I mean. It is just kind of bizarre, like how they ate for like 5 years. You got more games, you got more classic games, you got more games than Spyro did. You got a TV series. Oh, look at that. Keely sharing it. If Activision wants Crash 5, they can get Beanox on the phone. I think Beanox is already working on something. I think. Yeah. Why did they make him so sexy? Oh my god. Oh my god. See, this is what X is. Fucking hell. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. I reckon I'm gonna wrap up here. Let's let me go to bed. Let me wake up, do some analysis, start talking about it in a bit more depth. I'm sure. Yeah. Again, just keep your eyes out on social media. I think there's hopefully there'll be some more little things. But yeah, I reckon hopefully we start getting some footage very, very soon. Already 181,000 impressions, so it's going off. Yeah, Skylanders. I love Skylanders. I'm not fond of it from my childhood, but don't think it has to come back. I agree with that. Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Got a year's worth of content. While we're here, how many people we got? Like 57 people. All right. This is not changing any of the fan game stuff. It was lovely to see you too, Eddie. The fan game stuff. Very excited to reveal something to you guys soon to do with, let's just say that we are going to be kind of remaking the first game's homeworlds, blending them in with some levels, doing our own stuff, creating some new shit. We're making our own thing in the Spaghetti Spyro engine. Angus and I, we're cooking up. I'm really excited for you guys to see what we're actually doing. You know what? I'm opening Blender now. Here we go. You can have a look. Come take a look at my creation with Angus. All right, let's have a look. Let's go. We'll go. I'm just going to try and see if I can change it to. Let's have a look. Just hold with me while I change to something else. I'm going to try and go like full screen, window capture. Yep. Let's just go Blender. Blender 5.1. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is what we've been working on. All right, let's have a look. Oh, right. Game Awards. Get rid of that. Artisans edited. Take a look at this. Alrighty. I'm doing a big world. All right, we've combined. This is the first little preview of it. I started learning Blender. Yeah, and I've started to build basically a big, massive artisan's world that combines Dark Hollow with the main world, and then adds the cutscene area. I've done that, like changed the lighting, and like made it all like daytime. Or like a different time of the day. I've been building things. I've been learning how to like build all this stuff. And let's have a look. And then, so I've got like things like this, where it's like other sections from other levels. And yeah, like stuff like that. So yeah, like different platforming challenges. And it's pretty simple for now, as I'm just learning Blender. Like that's the whole thing, is I've only just started learning it about a month ago. So I'm like I'm kind of shit at it. Like, like it is pretty damn hard to like learn how to use like just little bits and pieces. you know, where it's like you have to learn how to, you know, what this does. Oh yeah, you know, go G, you know, oh yeah, wow, look at that, you know, like, and you move that and it moves like 20 different things, you know, and it's just like, or we're trying to make things look like natural, and you know, that's the one thing, like, you know, you look at stuff like this and like it doesn't look as, look at that, there you go. And I'm always going over things and I'm always like trying to fix it and make it you know, be like better than it is. And you know, you're constantly finding you know, I guess things that are kind of like bad about it and like wrong in a way. But that's sort of like that's where half the magic is, right? So, you know, it's like you know, constantly looking to improve it. Like, you know, just for instance, like just today or just yesterday, I learned about this. Double tap G, and you can like slide something, like you slide the thing along. It's like, oh, okay, that's crazy. You know, and then you're gonna, you know, change the texture, but there we go. But look, just think things like that, right? It's like you're probably looking at this right now with like no context and going, well, what does it matter? What does any of that matter? But yeah, like it's just when you do learn how to do some of this stuff, it becomes really, really addicting. I'm really excited for you guys to like actually like explore, like platform around. What are people saying here? This is like a seamless Spyro 1. Kind of seamless. Not quite. But yeah, just like, it's funny, like, yeah, like you see like these little bits like this is when I didn't really know what I was doing as much. I need to change that for ages. Change that to, look at this massive texture atlas. Shout out to Bun Baroness and QT Derg. All right, there you go. Change that. Yeah, so you can change. But so for instance, if I wanted to like, you know, change, you know, add this, I can go in and go, oh, you know, I'm going to make it that. There we go. Actually, I didn't know we had that one there, the little, see, look, those textures there. 4 years of Blender experience. Yeah, Jacob, well, seeing your fan game thing, well, not fan game, your actual game, that actually had me very excited. I was like, you know, it made me actually want to do that more. And you can even do things like, you know, like flip and rotate the UV, move it over there. There you go. Change directions. Yeah. So anyway, this is, oh, look at this. Look at this. See, I'm always finding stuff I need to fix. Like always finding stuff like that. That looks a bit weird. That looks a little bit weird. I need to learn how, and I need to learn how to like combine the areas a little bit better as well. I'm kind of, yeah, I'm sort of like, I don't think I'm doing a good enough job at, yeah, making sure they're like consistent and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go through here. Like learning little bits and pieces. It's definitely not an easy thing to do, but I have very much enjoyed it. See, look, here's an example of something that's like a little bit off. It's like, what was with that? Why was that not allowing? Oh yeah, okay, the bridging, the loops. Yeah, so if I, yeah. Anyway, so this is what you're getting here. You're getting an exclusive look. We were going to try and drop this. There you go. We're gonna try and drop this before, like, you know, we thought that Spyro was gonna get announced, but then we're like, nah, you know, we'll do it later. We'll wait a bit more time, you know, because I think, yeah, it wouldn't be the quality that we wanted to be. You know, even just things like these walls, which look kind of shit from here, you don't know how long it took, but then you learn how to like straighten things out and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, you're going to be able to play this and yeah, very, very excited. But yeah, collapse distance. There you go. You see these like extra lines here. You look at them and, you know, what will happen, right, is you like do this and then you'll be like, oh, what the hell? There's like an extra geometry in there. And this is how it becomes like, and just so frustrating to do, because you'll find that like there's just all these extra vertices that like you didn't know existed. Got that and then bring it down. There you go. Yeah, I could totally tidy up some of this geo for you. We would love help, seriously. So please reach out to me on Discord or wherever. And I am, yeah, we absolutely, I have no ego about myself. I am happy to share the credit, you know, like if you guys are doing something that is like, that you're helping with, I would be more than happy to, you know, be like, you know, give credit and everything like that. See, look, isn't it? See, this happens all the time where it's like, Yeah, there you go. Anyway, but yes, this is it. This is our little thing. So very much look forward to that. Very much look forward to Spyro, A Realm Beyond. I know that I am. Very much look forward to our Spyro fan game. We're not stopping that. Nothing is going to stop that, other than a cease and desist. But I doubt. Yeah, at this point, sincerely, I have my doubts. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll be back with another stream and another video very, very soon, probably in the morning. So see you then. Goodbye. Good night. Bye-bye.